Shoot. Hello, hello, hello. I have no idea if everyone can hear me or not. Um, ha, that one died. Hello, hello. Can everybody hear me? Can everyone hear me? Okay. Hi, y'all. It's been one of those days. It's been one of those days. Okay. How's everybody doing? Hey, Kim S. How you doing? Josh, Vlad Impaler, Cindy Luhu, Snoop Medic, Share Mayor. Trying to say hi to everybody because y'all know I like to do that. Christ Conflict. Oh man, y'all. Why do I feel like I forgot someone? Oh, hey Stacy, how you doing? Lume, I think I'm saying that right. Can't wait to hear your thoughts about which thing, because there's a lot. Katie Vargas, how you doing? Cindy Lou is mean, really? Hey Jennifer P, how you doing? Stephanie Boyle, hopefully I said that right. Bolay from Arkansas, right on, right on. Been there. Disaster relief during a tornado, I do believe. That sucked. That was a lot. Oh Lord. Hey Ballistic, how you doing? La Cream Dollar Store Dreams, how you doing? Violet Witch, how you doing? I'm having my first cigarette of the day because I'm in the process of quitting. Proud of myself. I don't know. Apparently, I am the most mean person here. So, apparently, that is the thing now. I am so mean. Taking care of an abandoned kitten. Man, I want the kitty. I kind of miss taking care of kittens. So I borrowed Marcus's ring light, and that thing is bright. Like, it's like a strobe light in my face, which I'm not complaining. Yes, there will be some of that. I mean, it's hard, but anything worth doing is going to be hard. So that's a whole different kind of thing, though, I think. Yeah, it's time. I need to quit. there are family things going on and whatnot, and I kind of have to. I don't really have a choice. It has to happen. Don't worry, I'll let you all know later when I have permission. Life is weird. Yes, indeed. So tomorrow we're going to be having the celebration for hitting 500. Um, so that's why I started smoking. that, that's what did it for me. People ask me why I started smoking, and I'm like, do you want the long, short, or what answer? Which one? Pick one. uh, ah, okay. I'm gonna have to slow the chat down. Hello, King T King. I almost said King T. That's for all you new people on here. I'm dyslexic, so if I switch words or letters, you know why. Um, thank you. Yes, that was a pretty big moment for me. You're right. Yes. Yes, indeed. What was I doing? I was going to do something. It's been one of those days where you're going to go do something and then you forget what you were doing and you're like, well, it must not have been that important. Um, right? I remember you saying that and I was like, man, I wish someone would do that for me and make it work. But all right, so those of you who are new to the channel, there's a thing I do at the beginning of most of my streams and videos, and I do it for a reason. Um, if you've been here a while, you know what I'm talking about with the makeup, okay? I have to remember to do that. All right, so I'm still doing this makeup challenge thing, right? So now, I did these quads here, and now I'm in the middle, right? Not easy. And then I have to do the outside, right? And then like this. So I will end up using all of the different colors and every possible combination from each palette that I have. No pressure. So that's what I did today, and I think it turned out pretty good. This is the California Love palette from ColourPop, which is quickly becoming my favorite. And the lippy that I just randomly picked, and that's part of what you do, you randomly pick, is Topanga, which is nice. I like it. And the eyeliner, which is really light, I didn't use it on the top. Let's see if I can read this, because this is... Wait, what? The lettering is so tiny. Okay, so it's tiny and blurred. I think it's called Peach, and it's like a yellow orange peach. It's nice. Very nice. I have not used this, I don't think, before. I like it. Right on. Right on. Hit that subscribe button. It's becoming a challenge at this point to see how far it can go. I mean, yeah. I kind of miss those days, and then I kind of don't at the same time. ColourPop is lovely, and I do highly recommend if you have like skin allergies or irritations. I have only 2 brands I can use. I'm not complaining. I'm happy that I have those 2. Now, my allergies and all of that may be different from yours, but I highly recommend ColourPop. Good stuff. Yeah, right? I know, right? It is. And it's pretty too. Like what I'm seeing in real life is different from what you're seeing on the camera. Just so you know, like in real life, I looked in the mirror, I was like, damn, like, all right. I was like quick and sloppy with this, all right? Like, I did not have time. Red, see, I love reds. So it's weird that I have all these nudes because I'm all about the red lip. All about it. Right on, right on. We may need photos and videos. We need all the details. We need all the updates, details. Um, yes. Oh, that's right. They don't have, you don't have like a Ulta or anything over there where you can order it, right? Hmm. Um, I haven't tried that yet. Foundation is the last like thing I have to try with them. Foundation and eye primer. I have a eye primer from Jovia's place that I can actually use. That's the first one I've been able to use. So that's like a big deal for me. I haven't tried their foundation yet. I don't have any foundation on or any of that. So because my skin hates me. Probably hates everybody else too. So right on, right on. You better. All the pictures, all the videos. Um, I don't know if they sell ColourPop on Amazon though. And if they do, it may not actually be ColourPop, so you know, that may be a bad idea. Um, dude. Y'all, tips would be welcome because I've been working my ass off. All right, look. I'm like, I don't know that I worked this hard when I was working. I'm not even kidding. Oh, give me the D, drama and T needs love and support right now. Like all of it. If you don't know of her channel, go check her out. She's going through some tough times right now. You know, she needs all the hugs and likes on her videos and views and just she's going through it right now. Um, right. Wonder how expensive that would be. They have things where they have like international shipping for free, like sales and stuff. Um, if I'm not mistaken, like if you get on their email list, um, they'll tell you about sales and all that. That's how I got my makeup collection. I just wait for sales and sales at Ulta as well. Right? I wondered too. Yes, I feel that. I have felt that. With Jovia's place and ColourPop, I have not experienced that, so that's a big deal for me. Um, see, I can't use Maybelline. Um, there are a few brands I cannot use. There's makeup on Amazon, but it is questionable about like where it comes from, you know, whatnot. No, I don't think so. I'll look her up and see what that's about. Right. I mean, it would be so much easier if I could just pop in the local Walgreens or whatever and grab whatever I need, but I can't do that. So, yes, they do. Yep. And they also sell things on Ulta. So, um, thank you, Mama T. How you doing? Um, wow. Right on. Um, right. Okay. That name is familiar. I'm not sure how. I'll look into it. Hold on 1 second. I need to. Oh, it's right there. Because yes, I can't see the chat right now. I'm going to do something real quick. Be right back. I'm there with you in spirit. You can see me. I cannot see you. Okay. Let's see if that helps. Oh, right. I remember that now. Oh, that was bad. And I remember her name because I actually she was talked about in a paper I wrote. And that was, man, that was a bad case. Um, I mean, well, there you go, Josh. Now's the time. Hey, Froggy, how you doing? What's up? Okay. So the makeup portion is for anyone who is currently in a DV situation or whatnot. Um, as you listen to this while I'm talking about things that might be pertinent to your situation, if someone walks in the room, you can go back to the beginning where I'm just, really talking about nothing and maybe makeup. We got you covered. All right. All right. Okay, so there are a few things actually I'm going to talk about tonight. One, yes, I will be looking into Benny Keys. Yes, it is appropriate for me to talk about this. Yes, I have a right to talk about this. I have a right to express my opinion. And this has been my field of work in a couple of different ways for around 20 years. So, anyone who has a problem with me talking about Benny Keys, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not just here to bash him. I'm going to be speaking the truth. Like the actual truth, not a con. So if anyone has a problem with me speaking about this, it's not my problem, actually. It's his problem. Go tell him to stop doing his con. He's inserting himself and interjecting himself in cases and situations he has no business being in, and he's trying to make money off of it. He is a con artist. This is my field. This is what I have dedicated a good chunk of my life to. I've invested the time, the money, the resources, the brain power, the lack of sleep, the tears, the stress. You know what? Rude, crude, whatever, lies. Who's lying? Am I lying? Or is he conning people and trying to do workshops where people have to pay to get into them so he can teach them what? What is he going to teach them? I've worked in this field for years and I'm not doing that. I'm teaching people for free. I'm trying to educate people and I'm not putting it behind a paywall. So explain to me who is lying. What are the lies? Hello, Dawn Pride. Make it make sense. Because what he is doing does not make sense. Yeah. Hales, oh, hello. How you doing? I'm just gonna say Hales because I kind of like the way that sounds. I hope you don't mind. Um, tea? No, this is not tea. No, baby. No, no, this is not tea. This my channel is not actually a tea channel. I have been. If you go back and look at my old videos, I've been talking about different aspects of abuse, different types of abuse, how abuse affects people. Um, things people can do. Um, to get out of abuse, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline and or RAIN. They will help you. Um, Talking about victims' rights, how to apply them. This is my field. I've written papers on this subject. I went to college. I have student loan debt just up to the sky. All right. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. I'll start crying. Um, This is not tea. This is someone who is interjecting and inserting themselves into situations in a way that could be harmful to people and even to himself. Um, so there's no bashing here. There's only reality and truth that's going to be talked about here. Okay. Um, so if you want someone who's going to talk about the realities of being a victim's advocate, and I also worked in law enforcement and I've worked in security, private security, where I helped people build cases against stalkers, and we worked disaster relief. I was here for Katrina. I live here. I live in New Orleans, but I was also here for Katrina. Okay, it sucked. However bad you thought it was worse. um, and relief for tornadoes and just all kinds of things. And the victims advocacy was, for me, for personal reasons, it's a big thing for me. And for somebody to insert themselves and act like they're going to come in and do what is he going to do? What resources does he have to do anything? What? It is highly offensive what he is doing. He's taught you a lot. What has he taught you? What qualifications does he have to teach anyone anything? Here's a thing that a victim's advocate will not do. They will not see something that happened in the news and then go knock on someone's door without first having an appointment. No. Yes, you can email me or you can join our Discord. And you can message me on Discord. You don't even have to join the Discord. Um, and I'm also on Twitter, and I do check there. I'm on Instagram as well, but I don't understand Instagram. I really don't. Sushi Dash. The only workshops I pay for are the crafty art ones because you get to keep all the materials and mediums, right? Um, oh, it jumped on me. Jesus, hold on. It just jumped on me. All right. Um, well, right now we only have one mod. We have our wonderful, amazing Shermer. Um, I mean, Houston, Lord, I was there for a couple days, and that was. But what has he taught you? I'm just curious. you can go through all my videos, and I guarantee you're going to learn way more. First off, second off, it's free. Um, it jumps. It keeps jumping on me. Um, I'm so sorry. Um, okay, hold on 1 second. It was hard, especially being as I love this city so much. Um, what in the hell? Ah, Jesus! It keeps on jumping on me. Uh, this is going to be interesting. Floaty, who are you talking to? Hello, how you doing? Um, um, okay, look, I will talk about whatever I want to talk about on my channel. And when you're when there's something that is in my wheelhouse, this is what I trained for, blood, sweat, and tears, worked my butt off for. I have every right to talk about it. And if people don't like that, oh well, that's not my problem. Um, so I'm not worried about it. But talking shit about my husband and being racist toward my husband, not a good look, dude. Not a good look. And also, I just, if you could try to keep it mature, that would be great. Uh, that would be wonderful. Okay. All right. Oh, wow. Okay. Hmm. So, there's been a few people who have been saying things that really they should just keep to themselves. Um, Spades Noir. That's kind of an interesting name. Um, all right, so someone had emailed me with a question, and it was actually a really good question concerning Creepshow Art and Emily Artful, and more for them from the like for concern for Emily Artful in relation to the aftermath of some sort of abusive situation. All right, so the aftermath of any type of trauma, um, it can be hard and hello allegedly also trigger warning, we're getting into the meat and potatoes right now. It can be hard and difficult to kind of learn the tools of how to deal with the aftermath of trauma um, throughout your day, right? So, especially considering how hard it is to access um, mental health care, trauma therapy, these things that can actually give you the tools you need to learn to deal if you're triggered, right? What if you're triggered, but you're triggered repeatedly? It's like a long triggering, right? How do you handle that? Um, that can be difficult. It can be really hard um, to learn how to breathe through it, realize that you have been triggered, right? That's the first step. The very first step is to realize that you have been triggered and then understand how to move through that. Um, so I'm just guessing, I'm just speculating, but with Creepshow art, from my professional viewpoint, from what I have seen so far, I would guess that she's possibly in, yes, indeed, yes, indeed, right there. Read that. Um, I would say that Creepshow is probably more than likely in an abusive relationship right now, right? Um, but she can also be at the same time abusive toward other people, right? Okay, two things can be true at the same time. Okay, so that person was asking me this because they're kind of dealing with sort of kind of something similar. So, of course, my first advice is therapy, right? But not everyone can afford it. It's really expensive for a lot of people. National Domestic Violence Hotline, called the National Domestic Violence Hotline. They also have a website and they can help you find resources either for free or a sliding pay scale. There are resources out there. You may actually be able to access like grants or money for the therapy. Um, you know, and see, that's part of it right there, figuring out what your triggers are. It could be a smell, it could be a sound, it could be a certain type of fabric. I mean, there's no telling, right? But the more of your triggers you can figure out, the easier it is to kind of learn how to deal with them and combat that being triggered, right? And then but then you have to learn how to handle it being triggered, how to get through it and get out of it. Um, yes, indeed. Hello, Northern Akashic Healer. Hello. I'm just going to say Akashic because I like that word. Um, yeah, music helps me a lot of the time. Yes. Yep. Um, okay, so look, I will be there for you and hear you for as long as you need. But really, the National Domestic Violence Hotline and or RAIN um, is a better resource than I am because they're going to have databases with information. They're going to have phone numbers and all the stuff. Okay, all the information. Um, and that's why I direct people um, to them because that's what they do. Um, and they are damn good at their jobs. Um, thank you, Sharemare. Yeah, they have several different ways that you can talk with them. Um, Well, I'm glad I can help you, Violet Witch. And thank you for taking care of that baby kitty, by the way. I wish I could hold and feed the baby kitty and help you out, but okay. Um, so the aftermath of DV, all of that, can affect you for years after, um, and that's normal. If you have been through a violent experience or a traumatic experience, it could be a car accident, right? Um, you can still have that fear response, and there's nothing wrong with that. The brain is an organ, right? And the brain as an organ can be damaged, and therapy, counseling, trauma therapy, all of that can be a great asset and help to heal that damage within yourself, which is why I wish it was not so expensive. Um, well, I'm sending you hugs, Amanda. Um, are you okay? So right now I'm going to talk about triggering your senses. Hold on 1 second. I will. It's right there. So if you're kind of feeling overwhelmed or like you've been triggered, if you trigger your senses, then it can help you overcome the trauma triggering, right? So smell, right? Ooh, yay. Yummy, smelly, good stuff. I wear this stuff because I love lavender. So that helps. God, that smells good. Or like a scented oil or perfume, whatever it is, to trigger your sense of smell. Um, music, uh, something that is hot or cold, like a drink, right? So then you're triggering your taste buds and also temperature. Something like material that you like silk or furry or whatever. Um, that textile sensation. Um, uh, just triggering all of your senses can help keep you in the right here and now instead of having your brain go back to the trauma. Okay. So hydrate, drink some water, because when you're hydrating your body, you're also hydrating your brain. And that can help your brain feel better. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. So hydrate. If you're hungry, or even if you're not hungry, snack on a little bit of something. Give your body nourishment that'll also nourish your brain. Uh, you know, Also doing the box breathing, control your breathing. Um, there are other exercises, and I think there are some videos on YouTube. I'm gonna have to look and like link them or something. But there's a thing where you trigger your sight and you look at like 5 things, like pieces of furniture I see, 5 colors I see, 5 things I like I see, 5 things I don't like that I see, right? So you're triggering your senses to keep you here. Because when you get triggered and you start thinking about what happened, you're in the past. You're not actually here. Um, yeah, me too. Ice cubes are helpful. I've used those before too. Yeah. I was at a courthouse on the witness stand for something, and when I left, I went right to the commissary and I was like, or the food court, and I was like, I need a cup of ice. Just give me. Yep. People, places, things. Yep. Um, so I'm not trying to trigger anyone here, but I'm saying, and I'm trying to validate anyone who, like for Emily Artful, that sounded like a highly abusive situation. So she's, if I had to guess, I'm just speculating, but she's probably still dealing with trauma from that, along with everything else, right? So, and if, right, if Creepshow is in an abusive situation, she's been in that relationship longer with him, right? So she's going to have even more trauma to deal with. And I'm not comparing traumas, I don't do that, right? But the longer you're in a traumatic situation, the more work you have to do on yourself. Um, right? Yeah. Therapy for me helped tremendously. Um, right. See, sometimes in a situation like that, the therapist I worked with was like anyone who kind of has that pattern going on of ending up in abusive relationships should take like 5 6 years, not be in a relationship, have a relationship with yourself, right? That's what I did. um, and now I like to think a really good relationship where we get along really well. So yeah, see, yes, yep. I'm the same way in a car. If I'm in the passenger seat, oh hell no. No. Right on. Yeah, I mean, this, we try to keep these chats very kind of chill and whatnot. There are times when I do get angry, um, but we've tried to be supportive here, you know? Yes, man, I might be in the middle of being like, you know, completely stressed out. I'm doing the breathing, like, um, yes, yep, yep. Hi. Well, with that, you're gonna have to document everything, and it sucks, and I'm sorry. But you're gonna have to document everything you can, just everything. If you um, if you have a ring cam or like a camera on your car, and you can catch him on that camera, shows a pattern of behavior. It's hard though. A lot of the time, law enforcement does not take DV stalking seriously, like even less than stranger stalking. So, um, that's the opposite of how it should be. Um, yep, very true. My my cat from who passed away a couple of years ago, he was actually a registered emotional pet. He wasn't trained. He just did that naturally, and he was amazing. And I still miss him. Um, right on. Thank you for being here, T King. We appreciate you. Um, yes, trauma therapists are amazing. They are amazing. My trauma therapist, I mean, you know, Jesus, really? Okay. All right, I'm going to be looking into it. um, there have been a lot of things going on, so I haven't really had the chance to, you know, look into it and do what I do. But um, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline. See if in your area, I don't know where you are, okay? Wait a minute. I don't know where you are. Hold on. Are you are you in the US? Are you in the US? You don't have to tell me where exactly, just are you in the US, Akashic? Because if not, then shit. Because there might be resources out there that can help you get cameras. Yes, that's my cat. Yuki would get up on me and start purring, and he had a purr like a train. So, he was an amazing cat. Um, right on, thank you. And I'll tell Marcus you said hi. Um, good night, you. Um, okay. All right. So you're in Michigan. Okay. So I know of groups that actually help provide security cams on loan to people. Um, for people who are having problems like DV problems, stalkers, things like this, right? So I don't know if there are any in Michigan. There might be. Um, so call the National Domestic Violence Hotline, ask them if they know of anything like that. Or you might qualify for a grant to be able to use to get security cams, which would help you document what he's doing. Like if you had one cam in your car, right, and one like on the front of your house or something, um, that might actually help you. That your problem is going to be that you need to document a pattern of behavior over a period of time and show that you might be in danger, like of great bodily harm, right? So, and that is not an easy thing to do, quite often. So, document everything, delete nothing, delete nothing, document everything. You have children, but there's an app. I don't remember the name of it. There's an app where if you both use it to talk with each other, he can't delete anything, everything is recorded, and the courts can access that and see how he behaves with you. So just for the life of me, what was that app? Um, hold on one second. Okay, let's see. Um, and if you're if you have the court involved, they may have an app that you can use. Um, 4 under 10. Damn. Yes. Thank you, Snoop Medic. Yes. Because if you have it where right where he can see it kind of thing, you know, or he may try to come a different way on the house, which, you know, um, yeah, this is not coming up. I'm going to have to call my ex coworkers and because I don't remember what the name of the one app was. But I mean, you want to keep um, your communication with your abuser down to a minimum, right? Um, and you don't want them to be able to try to continue the abuse. And if they try to do that on these apps, it the court's going to see it, right? So, okay, all right, okay. No one's going to dissuade me from checking this Benny Keys guy out. It isn't going to fucking happen. I am going to do this. And if you have a problem with that, that's your problem. It's not my problem. If you have a problem with it, don't watch. It's that simple. Because I was not put on this earth to placate someone who is obviously a con artist. I just wasn't. Um, oh, hold on. I love you. I love you. Hey, hey. She does not like being away from mom. um, right on, right on. Or hmm, you can email them to me if you'd like. I need to. That's one thing I want to do is have like once I have a community tab or whatever you call it, put links for the U.S., the U.K., Canada, um, just a variety of different places, um, because we can get people from all over the world here. So. Um, that might end up being a T-shirt. I'm just letting you know. Um, Not a problem. That's why I'm here. That's what I'm here for. Um, so right on. I have a bunch of videos. Some of them are really short, just little what I call snippet videos, and it goes into different kinds of abuse and what they look like, whatever, like just for red flags to try to help people. Um, Wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about, Froggy. I must have missed it. Um, Never a problem. That's why I'm here. Ah, what? Um, right on, right on. That too. Um, ah, what the? Okay. Okay, Share Mary, is she cool with that or? I mean, if she's cool with that, then we'll do that. Um, I mean, oh boy. I can't do that here. Wow. Okay, hold on one second. Um, I have to go over here. So, ah, what in the. Right on. Okay, that's right. That's cool. Snoop, 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 where are you? Ah, me. Snoop Medic, let me know if you have been added as a mod. Um, or not. Oh boy. Okay, I have to catch up with the chat. I don't know. No idea. YouTube is weird. Okay, you never know what's going to happen or what isn't going to happen, or who knows. Um, right? Yes. Oh Lord. I mean, really? Because that's been going on every once in a while for a while. Whatever. Okay. All right. So, I mean, there hasn't really been much in the way of updates on Creepshow and Emily Artful. But I am, you know, hoping that Emily Artful is okay. And I kind of hope that Creepshow is not in an abusive relationship. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Here's what I do know. There's been a lot going on the past couple days behind the scenes. Um, and so I've been slowly looking into um, this blood money guy. And, I'm trying to come at this from the perspective of, well, maybe this guy just wants to be an ally, right? And that's fine. I'm trying to be um, considerate of the situation. But there are things that I'm already seeing that are bothering me. They could be having a relationship where they're back and forth. Kind of sounds like that might have been what was happening, if that makes sense. And that could be a coercive control tactic. Um, I mean, I'm just saying. All right, so I have thoughts going on with this Benny Keys guy, um, with his body language, um, the way he speaks, the way he speaks to people, the way he speaks about people he doesn't like, um, the words that he uses directed at women. Um, if he's a real victim's advocate, why is he verbally abusive to women? Is my question. Um, eh, you kind of have to almost look at it from a certain perspective. Um, yeah, I'm kind of talking a little bit about him right now. Um, okay. I have seen people who are allies who, they call themselves a victim's advocate, and they're actually like really, really trying to do some good work and actually help people. And those people, not bothered, not bothered by them using the term victim's advocate, because they're coming from a place of actual real compassion and care and concern and love, and um, really just trying to help people. Okay. I have a problem with someone when someone comes in, gangbusters, right? And uh, acts like they're going to save the entire world. And they have no idea what they're doing. And really, in reality, they're a bull in a china store, running around breaking everything, um, or potentially breaking everything. So, T-Spiracy asked me a question about this guy. And at the time, as this interview is going on, I was stunned, right? And the question was, what damage could he do? And let me count the ways. Talking about poetry, let me count the ways of the damage he could do. So much. He could do so much damage. But one thing that he could conceivably do is by inserting himself into a case he has no business being in, and doing whatever, right? He could damage the prosecution's case or the defense's case, if when and if a case goes to trial. Think about that for a minute. Just consider for a moment. um, just saying, that's a big one. Um, so, I mean, I think you're more of a poet than he is a victim's advocate. So that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. Um, hello, Tony Carson. How you doing? Um, right. Snoop Medic, did you get a wrench or hold on, let me check over here. Trying to figure out what is going on. Yes, okay. Right. Okay, right, right. Right on, Sharemare. You're so on it. Why would I block someone who's being rude to me? Why would I do that? He can go be crude somewhere else. I didn't go through all that college and training and etc. to have that on here. No. Why would I accept that kind of behavior? Please explain that to me. Why? Because I have a vagina and I'm a woman? I don't owe him anything. If he wants to come correct and be polite, that's one thing. If he wants to, come on now. Yes, indeed. Ah, it keeps jumping. Um, do. So, I'm not the type of person who is easily like scared or um threatened. Uh, I'm coming with credentials and actual education and knowledge. Why so threatened? Why so threatened? Why so scared? Is it because I actually know what the fuck I'm talking about? uh, I mean, they're gonna do what they're gonna do, so whatever. I mean, this is just making me want to look into it more, so good job. Now I'm definitely gonna look into it. Now I'm definitely gonna be talking about this. You've solidified me looking into this. Great job. Um, all right, so if I lived in Dallas and some horrible thing happened, I would not go insert myself, even with the work field that I'm coming from. I would not go insert myself into that situation. I might suggest that they maybe ask for a victim's advocate or something like that, which is what I do right here. Right? But I wouldn't be like, I'm gonna go buy you a bunch of pizzas and then not have the money to pay for it and have somebody else pay for it and not pay them back. Also, I would not, I repeat, not have workshops or classes or courses or whatever behind a paywall. Um, that defeats the purpose of actually trying to advocate and help people on this side of things. Okay, the way I'm doing this, the way he says he's doing this, he's trying to make money. What little I've seen so far, I'm saying this is my opinion based on what little I've seen so far. Consider that for a minute, baby. Based on what little I have seen at this point, my opinion is, allegedly, in my opinion, he's a con artist. He's using tragedies, horrible, just sad tragedies, to make money. What kind of person does that? If you can't see that, I don't know what to tell you. But don't come to me bitching. Go to him and bitch. Take it to him. Um, Well, tomorrow we said once we hit 500, we're going to do something, and we are. Tomorrow we're going to have a little bit of a celebration stream. Um, oh my God, I'm so sorry, Akashik. I'm so sorry. That right there tells you everything that you need to know about this guy. If he was a victim's advocate, that would have never happened. That is disgusting, and I'm sorry that happened to you. That is wrong. No real victim's advocate or ally would ever do that for any reason. That is some bullshit. I don't know how to pronounce that. Hello, Mish. I'm just going to say it that way. Hello. And it is, yes. Yes, it is. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna have fun tomorrow and celebrate because I think we deserve like a just a fun hang out and celebrate something good thing. And if you're on the Discord, I'm gonna put something on there for that. Josh, are you going live tonight or today? Is it day or night for you? I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's evening for you. I don't even know. You are elsewhere in the world. Hello, Barry. Yeah, it's that is messed up. I no. Um okay, so there's a case that I've been looking at for a while, and many of you here are new. Um there is a channel on YouTube called Justice for Georgia Lee Moses. Georgia Lee Moses. I don't like talking about cases involving children being harmed, but that's what happened. And Miss Georgia is no longer with us, and her sister has been fighting for justice for Georgia for over 20 years. If y'all wouldn't mind, go over to the Justice for Georgia Lee Moses page or channel. Um, subscribe, watch her videos. They just upped the reward amount for any information leading to the arrest and I hope conviction of Miss Georgia's murderer. Um, so that this is a channel that I'm going to be suggesting to people, like as long as it needs to be. So go give Georgia's sister, I just forgot her name. Go give her some love and let her know that people are watching, people hear her. Um, I'm subscribed. Uh, and I've been encouraging people for a while to go just subscribe because this has been over 20 years. Okay, I can't even imagine. Hey Tina, how you doing? Um, I'm just trying to help boost this channel. Hold on, give me 1 second, and I will share it with y'all. Um, okay, so what the? Can y'all see? I'm figuring this out. Is that bigger for y'all? Yes. Okay, that's good. So This is the video. This is the most recent video, I do believe. And this is her page. And she has several videos out talking about Miss Georgia. And, um, you know, I'm just trying to get people, trying to direct traffic there, trying to, you know, she's been going through it. So let me, yes. Right, okay. I don't even ask Shermer. I can't. Time is almost a meaningless thing to me. Yep, there's a link right there. Um, and there. Um, Facebook, and she's on Twitter as well. Um, so you'll occasionally see me share links on Twitter about Miss Georgia. 10 p.m. for Josh. Okay. Alrighty. Snoopmatic and Sharemare are like vying for position for something. I don't know what, but they're like working it hard. Um, okay, here's for Josh's channel. I mean, I'm doing this because I've lost several girlfriends to DV, and the most recent one was it was bad, and that's actually the first video I did on here. So I'm doing this for a reason, um, because there's just really not. I don't know. There's not enough of a spotlight on certain things, and this whole blood money thing just that threw me for a damn loop. Okay, I've never even heard of anything like this before. Like I said in the interview, what the fuck is even going on? How is this even a thing? Um, okay, so tomorrow we're gonna have celebration stream, and everyone's invited except for trolls and rude people. And we might be talking about some things because I'm gonna be researching and doing what I do. So um, so yeah, hydrate, hydrate. You know, if anything I've said on here has triggered you, I'm sorry. Yeah. Thank you, Pink Phoenix. Thank you for stopping by. Um, I mean, I don't know if he understands, but like working in the fields I've worked in just is hard to impress me. Um, baby girl is not happy that she does not have access to mama right now. Um, funny. Right, right. Casey Anthony, that's kind of a creepy name right there. Just, for reasons. Not trying to be mean or anything, but um all right. So I'm gonna get going. Somebody brought up some yummy food on a Discord. Now I'm like craving certain things. It's like it's becoming a thing, you know, where people suggest different food. I forgot to share this on Facebook and Twitter. Yes, I did. Um, which is probably why Hatter isn't here suggesting food. Um, ah, you just evil. Right on, right on. All right, so remember, you have the right to say no. You have the right to say no, and your no should be respected. And if your no is not respected, you yeet that con artist off into the sun. Just bye, Felicia. Bye bye. Um, Also, National Domestic Violence Hotline, RAIN, all of that. Some random person is not going to be able to come in and save the day. They're just not. They may talk a good game, but no. Um, just no. Yeah, if you want to tip me, that's great because this is hard work. I'm not even joking. Jesus. Um, all right. And for everyone, just hydrate, hydrate, breathe. Everything will be okay. All right? Everything will be okay. This is true. That's wow. I'm still kind of wrapping my brain around, hitting 500. It's really good. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed, just all of it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, you're helping to build up the channel so people who need the videos can see them and find them without a paywall. So, for free. Uh, yeah. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Have a good night or day or evening or whatever. Bye.